Hold on, let me press play. God damn it. Greetings, beautiful viewers. This is Smitten, and welcome to episode 25. Yes, that's right, episode 25 of Bronze League Bravehearts during the Bronze League Bravehearts Blitz, where I'm doing 100 episodes in 30 days, and this is day 5, and I've already put in 60 hours of work into YouTube and Twitch. By the time you're actually seeing this video, it's probably going to be way later into the challenge, but regardless, you should know, we grinding, baby. We gonna get there. I'm gonna fulfill my commitment. Today we are spectating Lil Garen. This is his 8th qualifier match. Today he's gonna be playing mid Poseidon. Whenever I asked Garen what he wanted me to help him out with specifically, he said mainly my positioning and rotations. Objectives also seem to mess with my priorities, such as getting mana camp or mid camps in red buff. So, thankfully he got the position that he called, so I can assist you, little dove, with your quest to be better at conquest. Oh god. I was so mad I'm snorting. I don't know why. I've noticed that I only snort whenever I get lazy. We just recently had I just recently edited a Poseidon video, and in that video I nagged a bunch. I was like, is Gold Fury walking in mid lane? Is what it looked like. Look, from this angle, it looked like she was just going doot, 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 right down mid. That would be really cool. Could you imagine if you could pull Fire Giant out of its little fire pit and had him follow you down to attack the Titan? He became like a pet at that point, essentially. That's pretty crazy. That would be awesome. Man, they made you tank most of that damage. Alright, let's talk about, really quickly, the matchup of Janus versus Poseidon. You have great advantage as soon as you hit, I think it's level 4. You've got 2 points. Typically, you have 2 points into your whirlpool, and so you can be super aggressive with your lane push. Until then, you gotta be careful of the Janus. Careful of those portals. Alright, he's got the push on you. They're gonna get those right camps, so knowing that, you should try to go for the lefts. Aw, unfortunate. Okay, Circuit's trying to fight. Don't fight. Go back to mid. You don't have to go and clear them off your map. They should clear automatically if you have somebody up there. I'll be very, very careful of Thor's damage. Oh, you should get out. Get out. I literally almost typed VRR. I almost pressed VRR on my keyboard because I was like, oh, retreat. Okay. You just lost out on both mid camps, and that's devastating, especially this early. Mid camps are so much, like, it is such a vital part of being a mid laner that you should literally try every single time to get them. Unless you're absolutely for sure gonna die, you gotta try. You have to. This was an unfortunate situation that you got put into because you allowed them to zone you out. You were focused more on, I'm not sure what you, I saw you come up here and then back this way. Oh, it looks like you're lagging a little bit. Oh, you're rubber banding. That's why. I hope you're not watching the stream. If you guys participate in Bronze League Bravehearts and you come to watch it be recorded live on stream, make sure you pause the stream whenever you get into the game. That way you don't have to worry about lag. They're so far ahead, now they're invading all your camp. Circuit, you better not. You're gonna die. You're gonna be second blooded. Double tap. Oh, you got really lucky. You got really lucky he didn't back and have tier 2 boots, or else or boots at all. He has red pot. Oh, little Garen. Unfortunate. I'm recording. Hi, what can I help you with? No. Whatever. That was soap. And apparently he's going to a strip club. Anyways, let's rewind and talk about positioning. Now, I myself literally just not even 30 minutes ago, died to this exact same situation in mid, just like you are. I was super low. I had been poked out around the mid-camp time, and I was going for one more wave because it looked like they had left. And they had left, but they were just waiting for me to be just the tiniest bit greedy by going for hashtag one more wave. And that's why he died here. Thor is insanely scary early game because of his passive. The more enemies around, the more damage that he does. And yes, that's a thing. And it's not insanely broken, but it hurts a lot early game. It hurts a lot early game. Uh-oh. Do we have beads? He's got beads! He's got beads. It's 2.5 minutes into the game, and he's got beads. That's going to set you back as far as your build timing just a little bit, but honestly, when you're going up against Thor and Janus and they both have ultimates, this is probably the best decision you can make here. Absolutely. Okay, now let's see how you're doing. Try not to get next to the wave unless you... There you go. See? In order for Janus to clear the wave, he literally has to be as close to these melee minions as possible. So, as Poseidon, if you know that, you can try to angle your whirlpool to where he actually takes damage from it and starts getting sucked in a little bit. Now, as soon as you place the whirlpool, you're going to aggro the wave if you do any damage to him, so step backwards. So throw it down. If you know it's going to hit him, retreat behind your minion line because they're going to start targeting you. You're getting ulted on. Beads? Unfortunate. You have beads, babe. I mean, with Geb there, it's pretty much a solid... You're pretty much for sure going to die. Very unfortunate. You and your jungler are both very far behind. If I were you, I would not... Wait, why are you pinging the map? Who is pinging the map incessantly? It's probably the Circuit. The Circuit's mad. She's like, damn it, dude. Level 4. Everybody's feeding. Mids are up. Be very careful. You aren't level 5 yet. Once you have Kraken, it's going to be a little bit easier for you to control. I like that you warded, though. I'm trying to think of how far away Thor can ult. Alright, you have Kraken. Lefts are up. If you wanted to... Alright. If you're getting out-rotated from mid-camps, and you have an ability that can go over walls like Scylla's Crush, or Janus's 2, or Whirlpool, or Fog if you're playing Noir or anything like that, you can try to steal these. Not sure if you're going to get it from Thor and Janus because how far... I mean, they're level 7 at 5 minutes into the game. That's kind of... That sucks really bad. It's going to be difficult to get ahead from that, but you could at least try. Just tossing Whirlpool over there. You see him on your ward, pay attention to your map. Pay absolute attention to your map. The second that you see Thor anywhere close to that ward, you need to be leaving immediately. He's got stupidly amazing mobility. That's a weird portal. Janus is out of mana, so they can't really rely on that too much. If they tower dive you, I'd like to see you use your ult then. That's how you outplay people. If Thor decides, if a Thor gets super far ahead, and he decides he's going to ult into your tower, and you try to Kraken him as soon as he lands.
Don't you even feel a little bit bad?
He's gonna go for that portal. Careful. Janus is out of mana, though. I'm not sure why he's staying. Wait, what? I want to know exactly how far... Oh, my God. Did you... Oh, please. Please. I gotta see this in absolute slow motion. Hold on. Let me even get down a little bit. I want to zoom down. No, no, no. I don't want to be on anyone specifically. I just want to see... I just gotta see it in slow motion. Alright, he's like, okay, we gonna wait. Yo, yo, yo. Don't worry, Poseidon. I got you. I got you, little Garen. We gonna wreck this nerd. Watch this, watch this. Watch this hot play. Blink in, and... Oh my god! Oh, I love it so much! Oh man, that's how I play Amir. My Amir can be quite awkward. Oh. Oh, he's gonna ult the three of you because you're standing together. Here's a little tip for trying to figure out whether or not Thor is going to gank you. Turn your in-game music like way, way, way down, and then turn up your in-game sounds way, way, way high. And then you can hear the telltale sound of the lightning whenever he's channeling his ult, and then whenever he shoots up into the air. If you hear that sound, GTFO right now. Right now. Right this very second. And then try, if you're like standing next to teammates, at the very least, if you can't get out, don't group up. Very nice. You did get Janus. You might have gotten an assist there. Let's double check. Oh, good. Oh, you guys are actually 3v2, but you're... Oh my god. Thor. That's the power of Thor. Shaket, do you have ult? No. Ult's down.
I had some bacon for every time I got a triple kill. That'd be
Oh my god.
bacon.
And he gets out. A triple and he gets out. That's really gross. Alright, let's fast forward a little bit. Your red's up, so are the backs. Actually, your entire jungle is up. So after you push this next wave that's coming, I would try to clear out camps as quickly as possible, dear. You know what? I thought about... Let's do this. Hold on. I want to see what he sees. Let's try spectating from this for a second. Because if we're watching it like this, we can really tell whether or not, or we can really see what they're paying attention to, just based on their camera movements, and that might help people as well. You're being super passive. It's a good idea to be passive whenever there is a Thor who's 7-0. Wandering in your jungle. Is he gonna ult over there into right lane? Oh, he may even ult you. No, they're gonna go right lane. No, he's not ulting. He's waiting. Alright, I hope that you called MIA. I don't see a single ward on the map at all. Aw, there you go. Very nice. Alright, you see them. They just popped up on your mini-map. Time for you to leave. No, don't go towards them. You can leave. Oh my god. Oh my god, please. You hear it? You hear that? You hear that? There's a Thor coming! Unfortunate. Unfortunate things have happened. Okay. So there was a moment here whenever you placed the ward, there it is, and you see them coming. Once it's like you hear the ping on the map, because I don't know if you guys didn't know, the map actually pings whenever enemies walk over any of your vision, like a ward or Scylla's escape. I can't remember the name of that ability right now, but typically, if you see them coming up and they are that close, and it's Janus and Thor, they have insane mobility. So, instead of turning around and trying to get back to your tower like this, continue, if you're wanting just to get back to your tower, take this way. Take the long way around. That way you don't have to, like, right now you're closing the distance between them, and that's helping them out. And then right here. Is your Kraken is available. You have beads. Boom. Beads. Because this is the combo. Whenever there's a Janus Thor, they're going to either try to wall you with Thor's wall, or they're going to Thor ult into a Janus portal. He's going to Berserker's Barrage, and then Janus is going to use his 2, and they're going to try to burst you down super quick.
I've said divine
Like
so
that.
many times that
So
I think
as soon
I'm
as you
talking
get hit
about
with a
the
Thor ult, beats. Work on your reaction times, especially for your actives. Okay, let's fast forward a little bit. 8 to 13, they are ahead by a lot. 4,500 gold and 8,100 experience. Holy free holies. Good idea. Well, that is greedy backs. Oh my goodness. Where'd you go? Where are you at? There you are, right underneath. At this point, they're just invading everywhere. They're in your jungle, taking yo buffs, in yo lanes, taking yo towers. Look at that, tier 2 getting pressure at 9 minutes in. It is insanely difficult to come back from that. Aww. He's like, hey, little Garen's like, hey man. Oh. He got stuck on the corner. That's awkward. Alright, if you see them... Okay, let's talk about rotations. I feel like a lot of people try out Conquest. And if you've played, like, Joust 1v1 or anything like that, you're so used to being, like, confined to a single lane. But I have great news for you. In Conquest, you are freed of the confines of a single lane, and you actually get to explore shit. You get to go everywhere. There are 3 different lanes. So, if you're mid lane, let's roll back to the situation. At this point, you've got a bunch of people about to die over there in left lane, and there's lots of pressure there. Now, you have a tier 1 up. If you have the option of defending a tier 1 tower from being sieged or a tier 2 tower from being sieged, choose the tier 2. The tier 2 is worth a lot more, plus it exposes your Phoenix. Your Phoenix is left wide open. If they take that Phoenix down, then they get fire minions and your Titan starts taking damage. So, instead of staying in mid here, I would have loved to see you rotate over. I'm sorry, the frames are awful in this game right now. They're tearing really bad. Also, if you see your team engaging in your jungle, I would turn around and try to help them. Oh, that Thor is really scary though. And you got bigger problems. I liked the Kraken. Kraken under the tower. Hell yes. They have so much mobility. It's unfair. They're taking this lead and they're abusing it. What? Amir? Amir, you have the most adorable blinks out of anyone I've ever met. Your blinks are far more adorable than my blinks. Aw, that's a GG. How far ahead before we leave? 6,900 gold, 1,200 or 12k experience. Bordering 7k gold difference at 10 minutes. That is devastating. You guys weren't too terribly far behind level-wise, but you just couldn't control a lane at all. If it wasn't for this Thor, I think you would have outplayed Janus, to be fair. Janus looked really, really timid. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, God. Oh, that sucks so bad. Okay, so, as far as your tips go, your positioning and your rotations. Thor is really difficult to deal with because he's so mobile. So, if you know you're going up against him, keep up your wards. That's the game where you're going to focus on wards the most. Keep that in your like, get a go to Office Depot, get yourself a pack of Post-it notes, and take one out, and in Sharpie, write wards, and then just stick that on your monitor somewhere, and then just worry about wards that game, because the mobility is insane. His rotations are going to be ridiculous. Poseidon is considered highly mobile god himself because of his passive. He has increased movement speed passively, plus he's got the movement speed on Trident whenever it's activated. I saw that. Your team theoretically could have beat this team if it wasn't for that Thor. That Thor was literally their whole team. Your dual lane was also wrecking pretty hard, but I think if you guys didn't have the pressure from Thor, then you would have been fine. And rotations, one of the errors of note that I can remember at this point, you stayed in mid whenever there was a tower going down in left lane and in your dual lane. So instead of defending your tier 1, which is going to be way less devastating than a tier 2 loss, I would have rotated over. But we saw not only was that tower getting siege, but you were getting dove. When you're dealing with an aggressive team like that, it can be really difficult to kind of gather your thoughts. They were being so aggressive so quickly and so often that it threw your entire team for a loop. They didn't know how to handle it. They didn't know how to counter engage or how to refrain from engaging until the opportune moment. And those are just skills that you learn in Smite over time. And I'm going to help you guys the best that I can during the meantime. And if you guys want to be a part of Bronze League Bravehearts, we are now open to qualifying bronze and silver. So make sure you sign up. There's a link in the description. And I will see you guys next time.